Good, good. Now her failure is complete.
In case you haven't heard the news that has broke, rumors are Kathleen Kennedy is going to retire. Again, these rumors have been around now for, well, pretty much the last 6 years, but most of the time they were just rumors. This time around, it's coming from somebody with a little bit more legitimacy, and because of that, it makes it sound like this might be true, and especially with the rumors that were going around last year. The big rumor last year was Kathleen Kennedy wanted to step down, but she wanted to go out on a win. And you see, last year is when Star Wars The Acolyte was set to come out, and it bombed. And yes, there are people who really did enjoy the show, but their number was far, far too small to justify making any more. And it looks like they just didn't capture the power of many. And therefore, season 2 of that show got canceled. Even though there is another show that had low numbers, it seemed to have picked up steam and the online chatter was quite good. Surprisingly, the first season of Andor was very well received. Despite having low viewership numbers, it justified them making season 2. And my guess is, if the rumors of Kathleen Kennedy are true, that she really is going to step down this time for realsies, and we're not joking, no takesies backsies, then it means that she's very confident that season 2 of Andor is going to be really good, because that's going to put a win underneath her name before she steps down. So, might actually be a really good season this time. Don't know for sure. I haven't watched any Star Wars since Mandalorian Season 2, personally. I mean, I've seen the clips of the different things, but that's also why you haven't seen me review anything, because I'm not sitting there and watching it. So the question is, where do we go from here? 2 names, well, actually 3 names, have come up. However, the 2 in this picture above, or below, or wherever it is on your screen, but for me in the editing software it's above, well, Kevin Feige did a great job with Marvel until Spider-Man No Way Home, and then the Marvel movies completely failed. They did not make enough money to justify the continuation of a lot of the stuff they've been doing. And the other one is Dave Filoni, who, well, he was under the control of George Lucas, worked on Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and did a pretty good job with the show. However, since George Lucas has stepped away, Star Wars has gone completely, well, to shit. And I don't really want to see either of them work on Star Wars. The other one is Jon Favreau, but I'm also not sure I want to see him working on it. I just don't know.
Star Wars should be left alone for a while and let it rest. Just don't be pushing any more nonsense. Cut out anything. Shut down all the projects. Just let it go to rest for a few years. And then come back. Set it several hundred years in the future. Or somewhere deep in the past. And that's what you could do.
I could go into a long, rant about what they did wrong with Star Wars. But the simple fact is, it's in a very damaged position. The best that they could hope for is to slowly rebuild. But in order to do that, they need to have somebody who's going to make Star Wars again. It's not just simply going to be what it is. It has to go back to feeling like Star Wars.